Everybody, welcome back. Doing a Heroes for Hire T4 recommendation graphic, as always, from the wonderful Punk. So we've had this ready for a little bit, but all the drama last week with the HfH stuff and Doom and Adam Warlock unlock, I had to wait a little bit to release this. So we'll do an update of this as soon as we get a fifth Heroes for Hire, but you'll see kind of what we got for the moment. Hope you guys enjoy, and anybody who's new to the channel, check out the Discord link in the description below, as well as subscribe, because we're doing a 10K giveaway as we get to 10,000, or once we get to 10,000 subscribers. So we're getting a little bit closer every day, so come on and join the fam and have some good conversations. So, all right, let's walk through these T4s.
Bring me WolverThor!
All right, as always, Punk does great work. So you can zoom in here, check out the Heroes for Hire. We got that squad. As always, we've got kind of the positioning from left to right. Basically got the blank spot next to Luke Cage for any splash damage. I'm not sure it matters all that much at this moment. There's really no adjacent buffs. We'll go over the ISO recommendations. Those are at the top of the graphic as well. And as you go through here, you'll see our order 1 through 16. And there's a legend showing what we think is essential, really good, all the way down to just don't do it. So that's what the color coding is. And then this damage over here, these numbers, that is a damage increase rank. That's something I do that kind of was the first thing I ever did with T4 rankings, is I wanted to see how much damage increase each one of these did. So I started ranking them. So I knew for myself, hey, bang for buck here. How much am I getting? So when you see 14, that's a pretty darn good damage increase, given the base damage of the character and the percent increase from the T4. So that's what those numbers mean there. And like it said at the bottom here, we got an under construction, because at some point we're anticipating a fifth Heroes for Hire character, which is a little bit nuts if you think about it. I mean, how much better can this team get on ward defense? I don't know. I'm sure that Scopely will sell us the solution shortly after that. So anyway, this is the graphic. This will be available on Punk and I's Discords if you want it. Go ahead and follow our channels for that, our Discord channels if you want to follow along with that. And let's go through the detail here. All right, so let's zoom in here, give you a little bit closer view. All right, so the ISO 8s, Colleen Wing Striker, high damage, more bleeds. That's what you want. Misty Knight Skirmisher. You want vulnerables and that combo action between her and Colleen, so that you get the triple tap. Really don't have anything more to add there. Iron Fist, you need him to heals. Enough said. And then Luke Cage, you really could do Fortifier or Healer here. He does have a huge HP pool, but you know, he's slow outside of that initial turn that he's gonna get with the speed bar. So, you know, he's not gonna really be doing a lot of on-turn heals. That's why I was like, maybe some fortifying stuff's better, especially as we get into ISO blues. So we'll see. All right, we've got 3 at the bottom here that I'm saying just don't touch these. I don't think they're good at all. Luke Cage's basic is the first one. The damage increase here comes in rank 251st. Don't do it. None really more to add there. Iron Fist basic, similar. Now, granted, this one is going to chain up to a potential second target, or it was a chance from 1 to 2. Now it's guaranteed to. I don't know, man. Like, unless you've got a 7 red star Iron Fist, I'm not really looking at that. That's not really... He's got a short cooldown on that special. Every turn, or every retap or every re-engagement on war defense, he's going to use his ultimate. So he's not going to use his basic a ton. But I guess if you think he's going to use it a lot, or you're finding he's going to use it a lot, then yeah, sure, why not if he's got high reds. Iron Fist special. So the only change here is really some 3k heals. This is terrible. 3k does literally nothing to anybody in this game. So getting an additional 3k for a heal for T4s, no, don't do that. Do not waste your time. Luke Cage's special comes in at 13th. This is a nothing else to lose him on. Normally, the T4 to this is clear all negative effects as opposed to 2. And normally when you go from a 2 to all, I really like it. But it's just on himself. And if you really think about it, his turn's going to be pretty quick. And even shortly after this, or, you know, Iron Fist might have already used a special by this point. I don't know, or shortly after. So I'm kind of like, does he really need to clear all of those? If it was clear all negative effects from self and allies, maybe. I don't know. That's a lot of cleanses. So I'm not seeing a lot. Or if maybe it gives him some deflects, yeah, sure, I'd be down for that. Luke Cage's ultimate, I also don't like this one. It's RNG, RNG, RNG. Instead of potentially 1 to 2 ability energy for random allies, it's 1 to 3 ability energy for still random allies. I don't care. I have no interest in that. And honestly, frankly, I think they need to redo that one because, I mean, given the fact that he does that first and Misty Knight's already given him 10 energy, this does nothing for you. Is he really going to ult twice in a match? Maybe. I don't think so. But even if he did, the RNG on it to me is not worth the T4. At 11 is Misty Knight. That's got T4s to spare. That's a 173 damage increase rank. You attack the primary target 40% more damage, and you're guaranteed the applied defense down. Now, I will say, this is the one that I was really thinking this could easily move up. And the reason being is that the taps with Colleen Wing. If Colleen Wing is getting her to assist, and getting the guaranteed defense down and the skirmisher vulnerable, and then Colleen Wing's gonna come and hit it. All right, so you've got a defense down she's hitting into, and the offense up that you get on these other abilities, it's very, very rare, so I'm not gonna add that offense up. Misty Knight special comes in at number 10. Again, got T4s to spare. The damage increase is 174 ranked, and it hits the adjacent targets. You get an additional 40% damage to the primary target and the 40% damage to the adjacent target. It's like, okay. Now, you do get an additional 100% damage to all enemy summons. All right. I mean, that's already hitting pretty hard. I'm not sure that you need that extra 100%. I was like, maybe with multiple man and X Factor, if they, depending, you know, what they bring at them. I don't know, but I wasn't digging that one. So the next one I've got here at number 9 is Misty Knight's passive. This is another one where people were talking about maybe moving up. I could maybe see it up. What it does here, there's not a lot to this, to be honest with it. It's got all the normal stuff. And then, where is it here? It adds the speed up for heroes for hire. Right here, it adds this part. Apply speed up on an enemy death. Apply speed up to 2 random hero for hire allies that do not have speed up. So I'm like, all right, that's not bad. I like that, but it was just a little. There's RNG on the death and then RNG for the characters. Now, granted, Misty will have speed up to start, but you know, how long is she going to keep it for? So that's where I'm kind of like, all right, I don't know. But there was this 40% focus increase, and my note here is the focus is probably better. You want to do this if you have a smaller team to help you guarantee you're going to land some of those bleeds from Colleen. I like it for that for sure. So my 400 to 500k team, I'm kind of like, yeah, I definitely want to do that. I could be argued into thinking that the speed ups are important here, but I think it might be by winning more. That's kind of why I have this ranked a little bit lower. I think it's winning more. All right, the next up at number 8, and these yellow ones are considered solid, is Colleen Wing's special. I actually had this higher up at first because of the high damage rank here and because it attacks the highest damage character. But I found some other ones that I wanted to put ahead of it, so I was kind of like, And that's the thing with Misty's passive too. Is like, what above this do I really want to bump? So, you get the additional 70% damage increase here and an additional bleed. So you've got a really good chance of taking out the highest damage. But remember, this is on the second turn. So, if she's got to do this before the highest damage character does anything major. Otherwise, this might not feel so good to upgrade. Coming in at number 7, we've got Iron Fist's ultimate, like I mentioned before, with Misty giving everybody 10 energy on spawn. You are going to get everybody's ultimates happening first turn. Iron Fist ultimate hits hard with the damage increase there, so that's why I've got it ranked that high. And it is the lowest of the main hitting alts. And coming in at number 6, and these orange ones are really solid. That's the classification they get here. This is a nice bang for your buck, ranked 10th damage-wise. It's to the highest HP. My comment originally was unless this is needed for a kill shot, which I doubt because it's at the highest HP, then it's just a normal damage upgrade. I'm not sure I'd do it. And it is 120% damage increase. So it's like, okay, that's good, but is it going to give you a kill shot? If it's not, okay, I don't know if, again, I'm going to do it because that's really all you're getting here. It's a big damage increase, but it's a first turn ability and you want to really take them down as much as you can so that, maybe Colleen's counters or bleeds or whatever will tick people to death. All right, coming in at number 5, I've got Colleen Wings Basic. This is ranked 145th as far as damage goes for the primary target. You attack the primary target for an additional 40% damage and apply 1 more bleed. And then also on war defense, when the character performs a counterattack or assist, it is also applying another bleed as well. So that's the part I like about it, the counterattack assist, because of her getting so many deflects and actually doing those counterattacks. So I have her assist a little bit higher than you might necessarily think there. Coming in number 4 is Colleen Wings Alt. This is typically one of the first abilities used. Actually, I guess I used to have it as red, but so I was between red and orange on this one. It's a great damage increase because of the additional piercing, but I don't think I necessarily care about the 2 turns of heal block. I suppose it depends what teams are using to counter. I know it's kind of a meta mesh group at the moment, but if you really don't need those 2 turns of heal block, or the characters that are on it are using those heal blocks to transfer them back to you and or going to cleanse or heal from them, not really looking at it for that. So you get the additional piercing, and then the 2 turns of heal block, which is kind of like, all right, whatever. So then we come into the passives here. The lowest passive in the essential I've got is Luke Cage's passive. You get the more health for self and heroes for hero allies. I want it all day long. Number 2 is the next essential Iron Fist passive. This is just to give him a better chance to heal self and hero for hire allies for an additional 10% of the HP from Iron Fist. And then obviously is the hero cities for an additional 10%. But it's really about more chance to heal for more heal. That's what I want from Iron Fist, especially if you got a big one here. Man, he's just going to be healing people to full. So in number 1, you've got Colleen Wings passive. The damage increase to this is number 14, and it's going to the most injured. On the end of any hero for hire ally's turn, there is a 25% chance to attack the most injured non-summoned enemy for an additional 100% damage. That's where you get the damage increase. But on war defense, where is it? On spawn, on war defense, that's all that nonsense. On war defense, this always attacks. So at the end of any hero for hire ally turn on war defense, she will always do this attack. So she's going to go for attack the most injured non-summoned enemy for 200% damage and 30% piercing for each hero for hire ally. Ignores taunt, ignores stealth. So she's going to go get those kills at the end of any hero for hire ally turn, which is awesome. And then you've got the same mumbo jumbo that's through the rest of the stuff. And there's an additional 10% piercing for self and hero for hire allies. It also adds, which is a big one, while this character has deflect, gain 100% chance to counterattack and you get some block amount. All right, you need her to kill people. You want her to kill her people. If you got a high reds on Colleen Wing, you are very happy with life. So that's what we got. Like I mentioned, Punk did some nice work here for this graphic, so definitely go check it out. We'll be updating this once we get a 5th hero for hire character. And, comment below. Let me know where you think, we could drop some stuff, increase some stuff. Where am I off here? Let me know. I mentioned a couple of those where I could see going up or higher, and we'll shore those up a little bit, really once they come to the 5th character. But I was like, this is good enough for the time being. I think this will help people get somewhat situated. So like I mentioned before, Discord link in the description below. 10K giveaway once we get to the 10,000 subscriber mark, so go ahead and subscribe as well. Hammer down that like button, click the notification bell. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.